Here we have the Fidget from Venom Defense and Design. This is a fidget spinner that was created and engineered right here in Michigan. It features a solid brass body, brass buttons, and a hybrid ceramic R188 bearing. When it arrives, it won't look exactly like this. I prefer a shinier finish, so I gave it a quick polish with some Never Dull. That being said, I think the Fidget looks fantastic. The sides have been rounded, and all the edges are very comfortable to hold. The brass buttons are nice and thick, opposed to the less durable versions out there that are hollowed out. They can be unscrewed at either end, but to prevent them from unscrewing at the same time, I added a tiny bit of Loctite to the threads on one end of the assembly. Certainly not necessary, but I like to tweak and mod things. One of the things I love about the Fidget is the size. At 1.8 inches and 1.7 ounces, it's easy to be discreet when spinning. Being brass, it also has a nice weight to it, and it feels pretty substantial. That weight mixed with the hybrid ceramic R188 bearing also give the spinner great performance. I've consistently been able to hit 3 to 4 minutes on a spin, but I've also broke through the 5-minute barrier occasionally. You'll want to give the bearing a good clean if you care about longer spins, and working with an R188 can be tricky if you haven't done it before. There's many videos that show you how to get them open, and it's really simple. In fact, most people will tell you that when you get a spinner with an R188 bearing, you should pop those shields off and just leave them off for better performance. The spin on the Fidget is pretty great. I don't get any wobble or button play, and as you can see, the brass body stays perfectly straight when spinning. Even though it's a flat edge, spinning one-handed is really simple. I just put pressure right below the button. The spin is really quiet and you can't hear it unless you get pretty close. So it's perfect for a classroom or meeting or some other place where you don't want to make noise. The size of the Fidget also makes it easy to front flick or pull back if you like to flick like that. Very easy. And the circle cutouts on the body give it some contrast in the visual effect of the spin. Overall, the Fidget is a win for me. On top of all the things I love about it, the Fidget is extremely inexpensive. They come in a variety of materials, so do yourself a favor and check them out at venomdd.com, which will be linked in the description below. The owner is very active in the spinner community, so feel free to reach out with any comments or questions you might have. Thank you for watching, and as always, please consider subscribing and liking this video if you want to see more spinner reviews like this. Later.